Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Shiv Kumar News. Here I am reading the Hindu newspaper. My purpose in improving my knowledge and English only, nothing other. Therefore, please support and guide me. This is our today article. India and Sri Lanka sign 7 MOUs, enhance ties in defense, energy, strengthening cooperation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi with President Anurag Kumar Disneke ahead of the bilateral meeting at the presidential secretariat in Colombo. Agreement signed during Modi's visits or cover defense, energy, digitizations, health, interest rate on loans to Sri Lanka's cut $100 million of loan converted into grants. Iceland nation expressed gratitude to India for support in its economic recovery. Meera Srinivasan, Colombo, read this article. India and Sri Lanka linked 7 MOU, including one of on defense cooperation during Prime Minister Narendra Modi visit to the Iceland nations on Saturday. Even as Sri Lankan President Anurag Kumar, this 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 Naik reaffirmed his government's commitment to ensuring that Sri Lanka territory is not used to undermine India's security or regional stability. We believe that we have shared security interests. The security of both countries interconnected and codependent. I am grateful to President Desnaik for his sensitivity toward India's interests, Mr. Modi said in his address following his sign of the MOU at the presidential secretariat. Expanding cooperation. The MOUs signed were on the topic of energy sector cooperation, including energy grid connection and developing Train Kumail as an energy hub in partnership with the United Arab Emirates. Digitization's effort, health and multi-sectoral system to Sri Lanka's eastern province, taking off on discussion held during President Desnaik's visit to New Delhi in December 2024. Briefing the media later, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri described the defense sector MOU as an umbrella agreement that provides a framework to pursue ongoing defense sector cooperation in a more structured manner. During the ceremony, the leaders virtually launched a cold storage plant in the central Dambula district and a solar power plant in the eastern Trincomail district. Further, India had decided to reduce the interest rate on loans extended to Sri Lanka to support the country's external debt treatment, Mr. Modi said, adding that loan totaling over $100 million over has been converted to grant. Mr. Disnayak conferred the Sri Lanka's Mitra Vibhushana title on Mr. Modi, saying that it was a symbol of the enduring friendship and unwavering multifaceted support that he has consistently extended to Sri Lanka and its people. Sri Lanka, like India, firmly believes in the potential of South Asia to rise and shine on the world stage, and the two countries must strive to achieve that goal together. The leftist Sri Lanka leader observed temple renovation. In this statement, Mr. Modi announced that relics of the Buddha around found in 1960 in the Aravalli Range in Gujarat will be sent to Sri Lanka for an exposition during the Vesak festival in May this year. India would also support the renovation of the Trikuneshwaram temple in Tirukumeli and the construction of the sacred city in the Anuradhapuram Mahabodhi temple complex, the Sita Elai temple in Nuvara Alia, Mr. Modi said. Tamil Party seeks India's constant involvement for a political solution. PM Modi and Sri Lankan Tamil leader in Colombo. Meera Srinivas, Colombo. The historic India Lanka Accord of 1987 remains the only instrument to achieve a political solution for the Tamil of the Iceland, and India's legitimate involvement will be important to reach this goal. Sri Lanka Tamil Party told Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday. Mr. Modi, who is in Iceland nations on a state visit, held talks with different group of opposition politician on Saturday afternoon. He met with delegation of leader and representative from Tamil Party of the North and East list including the Ilankai Tamil Rasu Kachi ITAK All Ceylon Tamil Congress People Liberation Organization of Tamil Alum and the Tamil Alum Liberation Organization. They discussed the pending political solution and other concerns of Tamil, including an ongoing land grab by state agencies, is amid a growing perception that India's interest in the Tamil question may be waning in the wake of growing geopolitics challenge. Meaningful devolution me told the Prime Minister that the Tamil question is yet to be resolved and that it has been acknowledged that the 13th Amendment, a constitutional amendment ensuring a measure of power devolution, does not meet the ideals of the accord as a friendly, close neighbor. We are India to encourage the Sri Lankan government to take steps toward meaningful devolution. ITA General Secretary M.A. Sumantran told the Hindu. He told him that our party was called the Federal Party and has pushed for federal structure in governance, he said. The delegation also sought India's intervention in ensuring the conduct of the provincial council election as part of the process of achieving meaningful power devolution. In his address earlier on Saturday, Mr. Modi said he had discussed reconstruction and reconciliation with Sri Lankan President Anura Kumar Desnayak. He appraised me of his inclusive approach. We hope that the Sri Lankan government will meet the aspiration of Tamil Nadu people and fulfill its commitment toward fully implementing the constitution of Sri Lanka and conduct a provincial council election, Mr. Modi said. Mr. Modi also met with Sri Lankan leader of Sajid Premdasa. Following the meeting, Mr. Premdasa posted on X, Sri Lanka and India have the chance to shape a future of shared ascent, where growth is not just measured in trade but in the well-being of our people. So guys, this is today's video. Please like, comment, share and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for the more update and more videos. Bell icon for notification. Thanks for watching. Meet you tomorrow next video. Jai Hind.